Aloha, Spruce Society. Serena Garrett's here from Maui, Hawaii, and I am so excited to be presenting in this group because I just love you all so much, and I just want to thank the leaders who invited me to participate today and creating a forum where each and every one of us can actually step up and share the things that we've learned, whether it's in a post or a video or whatever it is. That's what this community is for. This is for us to share all the different stuff that we know and that we try so that we create a huge pool of knowledge that we can all draw from to enrich our wellness experience. So first things first, since no one's here yet, I'm going to roll on some Valor. And this is something I always do at night as part of my nighttime routine, and that's putting Valor here on my jawline. So drop me an emoji. How about a purple heart? Drop me a purple heart if you are here now, and if you're watching the replay, drop me a blue heart, all right? Because we love purple and blue. So I'm just going to talk about a couple quick random things while we're waiting for anyone to join me live here. It's okay, I know the replay's great too. This is all Savvy Minerals makeup, ladies. So, and gents who wear makeup. This is all Savvy Minerals, except for the eyelash extensions. So yes, I'm wearing blush as eyeshadow. You can too. And it's so much fun to use natural makeup. So that being said, I'm going to share with you my top 10 tips for making the best nighttime routine. Aloha! Thanks for being here. Best nighttime routine that you can. And I hope you get some inspiration from this, some ideas. Hope you learn some new things that you haven't tried yet, because I will tell you why I'm so excited about sharing this with you. 2 reasons. 1, I love routines. I love morning routine. I love evening routine. These are things that you can start with simple, like when I get up in the morning, I say 3 things I'm grateful for, and I sniff some Valor, and I'm on with my day. Or you can expand that routine and over time build on it. They call it habit stacking. So you can habit stack good habits in the evening to help you get a wonderful night's sleep, to help you get back to that 0 point and really not just rest your body, not just rest your mind and your nervous system, not just repair all of that, but to actually get into the deepest kind of emotional release sleep also. So in my history, I've been with Young Living for just over 4 years now, and I'll just give you the very, very short version that involves not sleeping well for many, 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 many years. And I have been pharmaceutical free by choice for the last almost 4 years, and almost 4 years, and since my last surgery. And that I was addicted to everything that would provide me sleep. For years, okay? So I'm going to be 50, and it was probably 30 years of abuse of different types of sleeping medications. When I started as a teen, drinking whatever the heck that was, what was that cold stuff, that NyQuil, I would drink NyQuil to help me sleep. And then I tried all kinds of herbal stuff. I've used cannabis, which still helps me sleep. CBD does help. It's one of the things on my list, but there were so many things that I tried that many of you have probably tried. Unisom, it's an allergy pill, but then you can take it to sleep, and then you can take 2, and then you're on prescriptions. And that's where I was at for a really long time. I took Ambien, until I started having so many like weird blackout activities that other people were telling me about, that were happening in the middle of the night, that I decided to get off of that drug. And I had a very hard time falling asleep for a long time, for many, many reasons, most of them stress related, as most of us have. So what I'm offering you today, what I'm sharing with you are my best solutions for you to habit stack so that you can support yourself naturally in getting the most restful, most restorative, most beneficial deep sleep every single night, and then wake up, feeling positive and refreshed. So if you're ready, take a sip of something and tell me below what it is you're drinking, because I want to know what you're drinking. If you're not drinking something, get a sip of water. I'm going to have a sip of my organic Maui coffee with the Young Living Inner Beauty Collagen Powder, which you can't even taste in it. And I also spritzed a little bit of our Cinnamon Bark Vitality Essential Oil in it. It's a little spicy, but I love it, especially this time of year. Plus, cinnamon's good for heart health, gut health, and it's also energetically protective and boosting to your immune system. So, all the reasons for cinnamon in the coffee. Hi, Zoe. I didn't know who that was. All right. So here I am with my notes. Never be afraid to give a class with notes. My first tip to you is eat your last meal or big snack, whatever you're doing, or dessert, okay? Eat last, if you can, 2 to 3 hours before bed. And I know this is not a Young Living product, but I'm going to share my products and my techniques with you, and they're important. Each and every one. So my challenge to you before we start this is to pick one of these 10 that you're not doing and implement it tonight, and come back tomorrow and post on the body of this post in the comments. Tell me which one you did and you followed through and did. Okay. So number 1 is calming tea after you eat dinner, at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. And that's because, in case you didn't know, it's hard for your body to digest when you're going into your deep sleep at the same time, and you often wind up with some food undigested in your stomach. It's just not good. Just eating earlier is better. Eating a bigger meal earlier in the day and a lighter meal later in the day is also better. And all of this is, I'm sharing this because this will set you up for a better night's sleep. So the other thing is not dumping a bunch of liquid on top of a bunch of food. This is something I didn't know till a couple of years ago. And the only real exception to this, and we all do it wrong, and that's okay. The only real exception is that a little bit of hot green tea, Japanese style, while you're eating is sometimes beneficial for digestion. But I mean a little bit. I'm talking sipping hot sips of the warm liquid. So I know, what do we do about soup? I know. No, anyway, calming tea. I like chamomile, blue lotus. Kava kava is a Hawaiian tea. It's an amazing root, and it's a wonderful tea to also have. And they make that in tea bags. Please buy organic tea. This is just a side tip. Please buy organic tea because tea and coffee are 2 of the most irradiated and pesticide crops, period. So we want you healthy and happy and having pesticide-free teas to relax you in the evening. So just the act of making tea goes right along with my next point, which is like so important for an evening routine, and that's to reduce your technology usage 2 hours before bed. Like basically finish dinner, and if you need to, do some work, or you're inspired to do some work on the computer or the phone or whatever, yes, but like this, guys, just don't do it to yourself. The blue light, even if you have a filter on there, just trust me, the vibes coming out of your phone are going to keep you awake. And also too, like TVs, I'm telling you, do what you want with this information, but I have found much greater rest, and I've read it from many, many sources that say shutting down your technology, even unplugging things, and beginning to create a calming environment with dim lighting. Put on your diffusers. I'm going to share some diffuser favorites with you and go into these other routines will start to set your circadian rhythm and allow you to begin pre-relaxing, because most of us are like getting in bed still doing this, or I got to do the thing, or oh my god, the thing, or whatever, and you're like literally getting into bed, rolling on your Val, or like still using the phone, and that's not the best way to get the best rest. So no judgment, just sharing. Reduce tech and create a relaxing atmosphere. Diffusion. If you're not already diffusing, well, you are. If you're here, you're diffusing. But if you're not, please get a diffuser from Young Living. Diffuse. Peace and calming. Dream catcher. Gentle baby. Lavender and cedarwood. Geranium. Release. White angelica. Frankincense plus any florals. Those are my favorite things to diffuse at night. If you diffuse release at night, you may cry. You may have some very powerful dreams. If you are wanting to sleep in a cozy self-love environment, like if you've had a bad day, go for geranium, vanilla, and lavender. Like cozy it up, lang lang, get floral, get yummy, get, or just whatever it is that you love that makes you feel happy at night. One of my friends only diffuses Believe at night, because that's what makes her happy. And honestly, I love diffusing it sometimes at night too. But the ones I mentioned are my favorites and a great place to start. Even if you only have lavender, it's fabulous to diffuse at night. And the reason that you might be going cedarwood. Why cedarwood? Cedarwood not only is a biblical oil and pre-biblical holy oil, so it creates a very high vibrational atmosphere that creates sort of like like a cozy cedarwood cave for you to sleep in, that's very protected and holy and safe. Like I feel kind of like I'm in like a like a cedar casket, not casket. I meant that. That's the wrong word. Goodness gracious. It's Halloween, people. I meant like an oak barrel for aging wine. I didn't mean a freaking casket. Whatever. Happy Halloween. Put lavender in your belly button too. It makes a big difference. And the reason I suggest geranium is because if I'm having trouble falling asleep because of stress related to feeling bad about something that I did or didn't do, or a relation I have with somebody, or something that's unfinished, or I'm stressing about what I have to do the next day and I'm not able to quiet my mind down, for me, geranium and lang lang, especially when applied on the heart and diffused, gives me that feeling of self-love like nothing else. It's like this, I call geranium the self-love oil. And so geranium is often in my diffuser at night when I'm trying to calm feelings of, anxiety that have to relate to anything that I'm feeling about myself or anybody else or anything like that. So white angelica, I diffuse at night because if you're, in case you didn't know, white angelica is like the most amazing spiritual cleansing, clearing, and protecting blend. And I like to use it every day also on my body, but diffused, it smells like incense. So any of you who are incense aficionados of the past, but you don't want to burn it with all those chemicals and saltpeter and synthetic fragrance and who knows what they've rolled on those sticks, but you still want the feel of a temple or a sanctuary, try diffusing white angelica. Oh my gosh, it is so amazing. Can somebody drop me like a star or something shiny if you're hearing me? Because I'm talking and talking and I'm not seeing one comment on here. So I need an emoji or something because I see 2 people watching. I love you. Thank you. Please let me know you can hear me. Okay. Next, activities to do in your calm environment, in your dim lighting with no tech and your diffusers going, with your tea, okay, journaling, recapping your day, setting yourself up for the next day, letting out some emotions. Zoe, can you please drop me, or whoever else that is, can somebody please drop an emoji so I know that you can hear me? Please and thank you. I'm going to keep talking. I don't see an emoji, but I'm going to keep talking. All right. You all are probably driving your car. Journaling. Calm reading. And I say calm reading because what I don't personally recommend, like a murder mystery or something before rest, because that's going to put all kinds of stuff in your mind for you to dream about and stuff. And it would be most beneficial for your rest and restore if you were able to read something pleasant or positive or something that was uplifting or something that helped you. Like I'm reading A Radical Awakening by Dr. Shefali because it's helping me really stay in my center and learn how to be in a loving relationship in a conscious way and not coming from a place of attachment. But sometimes there's like too much words. It's too brainy. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear that. So I'll put on sometimes some relaxing frequency music. Or some like angelic healing music or some Native American flute music, something without lyrics, actually, something that brings me into a state of calm and peace and positivity, just gentle positivity. And my goal as I'm entering this phase of my evening is to turn my brain off so that I'm no longer thinking. So if I need to brain dump or write something out, I might, instead of doing journaling or reading, or in addition to, a guided meditation is often nice to listen to help relax you. And then also maybe some gentle stretching and some yin yoga, some like really, I'm not talking like do all the things yoga. I'm talking about like relaxing and opening hips and doing all these things to help you release the tension of the day so that you can go to bed relaxed. Next, a warm hot shower or bath with a beauty routine. Now, this is one that you can implement right away, that you can start doing and you can commit to today. If you haven't done it for yourself, you can say tonight, I'm going to take a hot shower. I'm going to take a warm shower. I still would love an emoji if either of you guys can drop that. Maybe I have comments turned off or something. But now I'm excited to share a little bit about evening shower routines. Don't just make your shower a shower. Make your shower a spa life experience. When you upgrade how you treat yourself, when you treat yourself like a queen, when you buy that bottle of frankincense, when you get that face cream, when you do these things for yourself and you switch your toxic shampoo for Young Living shampoo, your life is going to change because your vibration changes. So like, yeah, it's a skin product, or yeah, it's a soap or a body thing, but it actually matters. It's not just that you're not putting toxins on your body and that you're cleansing all this energies off and oils and smelly things. Yeah, you're doing all of that, but you're also raising your frequency at the same time, because all of our products are essential oil infused. So personally, I have 2 body washes. I like the lavender body wash, and I like the Sensation body wash, or bath and shower gel, whatever it's called. And I get pump tops, and I put pump tops on them. You can dilute them. I don't. I just pump out a little bit, and I'm so stoked. If you haven't tried Sensation body lotion, shower gel, and massage oil, you are missing out. Please drop me a pink heart and promise me that you are going to go put it on your next order, because Sensation is one of the most wonderful blends that I found to use in my evening care routine, whether it's the body wash or massage oil or whatever. The Sensation is amazing. So I use one of those too. Or you can also make yourself a salt scrub, which is super purifying in so many ways. And when I make my salt scrubs, I like to mix in some Epsom salts, because I don't have a bath right now. And so instead of being able to soak in an Epsom salt bath, you can take a mason jar and do half sea salt, half Epsom salt, which has magnesium in it, which is going to help you sleep and reduce muscle cramping and fatigue. You can put your lavender oil in there. You can do whatever else you want to put in there, make it fancy for yourself. And then you can get in the shower and you can scrub yourself with all this salt, and it will help to purify. It will help to purify your energy, and it will help to relax your muscles and also draw out any impurities and toxins at the same time, all while getting you ready for bed. When you get out of the shower, you're going to put something on, right? Because you just scrubbed yourself with at least soap. So now we're going to put on lotion or body oil. Again, Sensation, lavender, my 2 favorites. Find your favorite. There's more in the catalog. You can add other things to your lavender. You can stick vanilla in there. I add vanilla to everything. So now you're clean. You're all oiled up. Well, not oiled up yet, but you're out of the shower. You've got your lotion. Now what? Beauty care. Hello. Have you tried the collagen powder yet, by the way? Because I'm really enjoying this. We're not doing a filter here. I'll be 50 in February. Let's talk about it. Okay, next, facial care. Get yourself a gua sha stone. That's G-U-A-S-H-A. You can get them pretty inexpensively. They're easy to get and popular now. I didn't bring mine down here to show you, but it's a facial and neck and décolleté firming ritual, Asian ancient secret of marble on the face. It's really good. And there's actually videos that Young Living has done on how to do it properly. And I'm obviously not the person to consult for that. But this is an amazing time to incorporate gua sha into your evening routine, because when you've gotten out of the shower, you're going to put on your facial mist, even something that you've made, or our sandalwood hydrosol or our toner. You're going to put that on, and you get to choose your level of facial care. And if you have any questions, I don't care if you're in my downline or not, if you have skincare or makeup questions, just send me a message, because I've tried everything in the catalog. I know what's good for me, and I've recommended stuff for a lot of other people, and it's gone really well. So if you're like, hey, should I use the Bloom or should I use the Balance? Or what do you think of the Art Intensive Moisturizer? I'm going to tell you, because I love the Art Intensive Moisturizer. And I have several products from Young Living, including the Renewal Serum and the CBD Rose Beauty Boost that I alternate. And I have gifted myself over the last few years the cultivation of a very fine beauty routine. And I'm proud of it. And I think you should do the same for yourself, because you're a queen and you deserve it. And you will feel better when you stop just slathering Clearasil on your face and then not using any moisturizer. Okay? Okay. So when you put all of whatever you're going to put on your face, and that's a whole class in itself. I think Leanne Anderson just did a class on skincare. When I've got my face nice and oily, whether I've used the Mira oil on my face or whether I've used the moisturizers, that's when I do my gua sha in the evening. And that also helps to release tension in the neck, tension in the jaw. And hopefully I'm not going to go over here. I'm trying to keep this to half an hour. This is another really awesome time to pull out your frankincense. And many, many friends of mine have their 2 bottles of frankincense, one for dropping and one with a roller ball, because frankincense erases wrinkles. And it helps to clear your third eye and your spiritual vision. and it helps you to have faith, and it helps you to meditate. So if you're going to put anything all over your face before you go to bed, I strongly recommend getting yourself a big giant bottle of frankincense, because it's just the holiest thing. It smells amazing. It'll protect you while you're sleeping, and it erases your wrinkles and keeps you looking young all at the same time. If it was good enough for baby Jesus, it's good enough for us. Supplements. Detoxzyme. I cannot say enough about Detoxzyme. I heard about Detoxzyme when I went to convention, and I'll keep the story short, but to the point. What I heard was Marcella von Harding, and if you don't know who she is, I don't know how to tell you exactly who she is, but she's from the beginning. She's been in since the beginning, and I believe she's a doctor, and she talks about all the really important science stuff at convention. Obviously not my strongest point, but she said that Gary Young himself said that everyone should be taking a small handful of Detoxzyme every night. That got my attention. But what really got my attention was when I found out later that it's suggested as a remedy for nightmares. What? I could not stop having bad dreams. And I'm a PTSD warrior, so this is not a surprise to me, but I was doing pretty good, and I had all of my routine going on and all of this, and then I heard take Detoxzyme for the second time. I'm like, you know what? Detoxzyme for nightmares, small handful. So I've started taking between 3 and 6 Detoxzyme every night. When you sleep, this allows your body to release toxins out of your fat cells and everything else. It helps your liver purify. It helps your whole body. These enzymes go in and help your whole body purify out anything that is not good for you, so that you can let it go in the morning when you get up. So in addition to Detoxzyme, I always take Life9 probiotic, because gut health is good health. Did I just coin a phrase? Gut health is good health. And if you don't know about gut health, there's classes on that too. But we got to get our gut right, and that starts with probiotics at night. Cody! Oh my God! Hi, Cody! Hi! Okay, sorry if you know me and love Cody. Oh my God, yay. So Detoxzyme and Life9 probiotics at night, absolutely every night without fail, along with some magnesium, will help you sleep. We have our Mega Cal, has some magnesium in it. There's also some like fizzing magnesium drinks that you can buy at the health food store that I've tried a few times. They were pretty good. Rubbing yourself down with those magnesium salts will also help. And then the last supplement that I'd like to mention briefly is ImmuPro. And ImmuPro are the chewable tablets. They taste kind of like strawberry mushrooms, a little weird. I kind of just break them up and then swallow them in chunks. But they really work. It's like reishi mushroom and lion's mane and turkey tail or whatever they're all those beneficial mushrooms, all in one chewable tablet with melatonin. Okay, so don't take the ImmuPro during the day, night, and don't give it to your kids. Maybe give them a quarter or a half. And don't take it every night forever, because then your body becomes dependent on the melatonin. And we want our body to produce its own melatonin. So ImmuPro is something that you take for a short time and then back off. Okay, so we also have other things, but I'm going to stop throwing names of supplements at you, and I'm going to move on to anointing. Take a sip of water real quick. All right, we are winding down into the last part of this sharing, and I hope that some of this is valuable for you. Cody, if you hear me, can you drop me a rainbow, please? Because nobody's dropping me emojis. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Hopefully you can. Anointing. This is a must. And I go anywhere from, like, if I'm super exhausted and I'm just like, I can't do my rituals, I will grab the Valor roller. And like I showed you in the beginning, I will put it here and here. I put it all over the back of my neck. And the reason is for that is because the back of your neck is a very special and very sacred, energetic spot where bad energies can attach to you. So we want to get all that caca energy off of us. In addition to our white angelica, I like to put this oil all over the back of my neck because I feel like it clears any cords from anyone or anything for whatever reason. And Valor on the spine is a big winner for calming down. So I will also take this, I'll wipe it across my sacrum and all the way up my spine. I did a reel on this the other day, and get that all in there. I usually also put Valor all over my chest. And like, here's where I go heavy, guys, because I don't want meds, okay? So here's where I'm going to take my CBD, I'm going to eat my supplements, I'm doing all these things, or at least some of these things. I'm going to put Valor all over me, Probably going to put white angelica on me. Probably going to put something on the bottom of my feet. Valor on the bottom of my feet. Maybe patchouli, something else that's grounding. A lot of times I'll just randomly grab something sacred and I'll just slather it on. Okay. I'll grab something sacred and I'll just anoint myself in random places. Maybe I want myrrh, or maybe I want believe, or a lot of times oh, hey, look, I got all these oils to show you. Kids Sense Sleepy Eyes. Don't discount this. It's diluted. It's fabulous. Vetiver, get a roller. If you're really having trouble sleeping, add some vetiver into your routine and watch how fast you go to sleep. Thieves, maybe it isn't going to help you sleep, but it's going to boost your immunity while you sleep. So this is part of my nighttime routine too, either up here on my lymph nodes, on my spine, or on my feet. And I wait about 30 seconds in between applications, by the way, for layering. Cedarwood, I mentioned, cedarwood in the belly button, cedarwood anywhere you want to put cedarwood, it's going to help you sleep. Cypress, I recently learned from our wonderful group here that if you put cypress over your bladder and your lower back, you're less likely to get up and pee in the middle of the night. Release, again, a favorite oil for nighttime, but be ready to cry. Lavender, always and forever. Since lavender is a vitality oil, if you're brave enough to flavor it, you can drop lavender under your tongue. You can also drop copaiba underneath your tongue. You can also drop Juvaflex Vitality underneath your tongue. All of those will help you sleep. Blue tansy, as well as both of the chamomiles, will also help you sleep. Tastes intense and makes your mouth blue for a minute, but if you need to sleep, it's better than a pill, honey. So there's that Juvaflex I mentioned, and that's it. Last but not least, my final share with you is that I really encourage you to express some form of prayer before you go to actual sleep. Now you've done all these wonderful things for yourself, or at least some of them, and you've anointed yourself, and you're quiet, and you've got your nice environment, and your diffuser's pumping, and you're going to get in bed, and you're just going to say 3 things you're grateful for. Just 3. I'm so grateful that today my car broke down, but I got a tow truck. I'm so grateful that today I noticed the beauty of these flags hanging on my patio in a new way that I had never noticed before. I'm so grateful that today I'm falling asleep in a comfortable bed. I'm blessed. It's okay. My day's okay. And just let yourself go into like a little bit of a gratitude free form flow thing. And then do your prayers however you do them. I have this really beautiful one I got from Sarah Harnish. I'm running out of time, so I'm not going to read it here right now. But if you want to reach out to me privately and ask me, what's that prayer that you were talking about? I could be happy to send it to you. It's kind of long and it's wonderfully worded. And for me, prayer is, I'm going to tell God, I'm still here. I'm still in it. I love you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for all the ways that you've shown me with all of these amazing oils and all of this healing. And thank you. And I just go in this sort of mode until I shift into allowing myself to be held by that light and just begin to focus on my breathing and relax. And hopefully I can fall asleep in a state of gratitude. And you know, there's lots and lots and lots of different ways to pray, but however you do it, I hope that you do it, and that you surround yourself in beautiful light, and that you fall asleep in a safe and sanctified environment where you can restore and integrate and heal and wake up in the morning refreshed and renewed and ready to come out into the world and share the beauty of these oils and these processes of healing with the rest of the world. So I did not expect to get emotional at the end of this video, my goodness. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for taking the time today to learn about how to take care of yourself at night. And thanks for having me as a speaker. Aloha.